so I am about to start the process of lightening my hair. I do this once a year, so it is obviously still lighter on the bottoms from the last time I did it than on the top. It's kind of like how it looks now. Two totally different colors when they're close together, but it's like blended. So yeah, this is my hair before I start. Let me show it to you from the back also. And yeah, I'm going to go put on my dyeing shirt because it's already stained up from doing this before, and I will be back. Okay guys, so I am going to, for the first step, I have a packet of Wella powder lightener, and I'm going to mix 1 part of this with 2 parts of like my developer, and I'm using 20 volume. That's just what I've always done in the past. So yeah. 1 part, 2 parts, so yeah. I'm gonna mix that up, do this in parts so you can get a good coverage. Sorry, I have a bag on the floor and my cat's playing in it. Where's my clip? So yeah, part your hair in sections, so I'm gonna start with the bottom, obviously. Okay, let me pick this up. Watch out, it's gonna be. Wow. Come here. Mom? You want to watch Mom dye her hair? Hmm? This is Ron. Okay. He just needs love. Alright. So let me mix this up and I will be right back. Okay. So I have it in here. I'm just going to mix it up. Try to show it to you, so I don't have any like just powder. That'll be all mixed in with the developer. And the technique I'm going to use is super easy. I also just want to mention, I'm obviously not a professional, so if you are going to do this, it's at your own risk. Yeah, I've been doing this for, this will be my third year doing it, so yeah, I have a pretty good idea of what it's gonna look like and how I'm gonna do it now. Yeah, and you don't like need a special bowl or this brush, but well, the brush I would probably get. It's just easier for me, and I do it now, so yeah, it's just nice to have. Also, like, it has prongs here, so you can kind of get everything out of your brush. Just getting this mixed in super good, and then we will start. So yeah, if you're doing this, at your own risk. I didn't go to school for this. Not a professional. I watched a lot of videos a few years ago and have kind of made my own thing. So yeah, this is ready. I'm just gonna set this down. I don't have like a counter, so it's going to sit in my sink. So I'm going to put this on each side so I can see better. And the technique I'm going to use is literally a paddle brush, and this is like, I don't use this every day. This is designated for this dyeing because it's like, it has some dye in it. So literally what I'm going to do is take some of this mixture we just made and put it on the top of my brush. I'm trying to show you guys. Yeah, don't be like scared, it's fine. So glob some on there and then literally brush it in, and you want the ends to be more saturated, so I start at the end and then kind of go up a little bit. And so like you see how I just did that, I will show you how it's not gonna look like a line later. Okay, so for like areas like that you do go up a little bit higher and like you don't want it to all just be like one, I'm just gonna like take pieces and run it up so it will be a little bit more blended. So yeah, like the ends just need to be more saturated to create like a balayage look. Yeah, my bottom layer is pretty thin, so that didn't take so long. And then after you do both sides, you need to make sure, I'll show you. Let me just get this other side here. Okay. Yeah, I think it's easier to just use my shirt to help it. Obviously my shirt's dyed, but oh well, I just use the same shirt every year. So it ends more saturated. And also like near like your face, I like it to go up a little bit further. So like I'm not doing anything perfectly because I don't know, that's just how I do it. And then like just pick little strands, make sure they're saturated and move it up. Because you don't just want like a line from like wherever your brush hit it. And then like I do have some on my hands, so I'm just kind of like going through. Okay, so now that we have this done, I'm gonna put them in the back because I don't want two separate. It needs to be one cohesive kind of thing. Kind of like you don't want it to look like two sides. So then I bring this to one side and then do the same thing again when it's all together. Trying to go like in the middle a little bit more so that they are blended. Okay. And again, ends more saturated than near the top, but I still like to work it up from them. So yeah, this is like pretty good. Obviously, like it was already kind of light, but you will see it by the end, like get pretty light. Okay, so bottom layer is done, and then what we're going to do is repeat, like keep repeating this process. I'll probably do, I don't know, 4 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers, I don't know, it really depends. So now I'll probably go by my eyebrows. Take it back. It's a little hard because I'm wearing rubber gloves, so my hair sticks to them a little bit, but it's fine. Hold on, my cat's trying to come here. I don't want him to get into the dye. Okay. Sorry about my crazy hair. All right, same thing. I'm just gonna keep repeating this. And I'll come back to you when I'm all done. Okay guys, so I'm finishing up my top layer here. And usually like my layers aren't as dramatic as they are right now, so I'm kind of, I have like, this is a lot shorter. But I'm also trying to hurry up because I have a little bit on my arm and it doesn't feel good. So yeah, I think I want this to be a little bit more saturated than what it is. So I do not ever like go up to my roots because that wouldn't be balayage. I'm not trying to dye my whole head. I want the ends to be much more saturated, and as you can see they are very saturated. And then let me loosen this up again. I am just picking through pieces and bringing it up more. And I'm doing more on this side because this is the side my hair is parted to. And I do want it to be a little bit more dramatic. Over here, I have more hair on this side, so, yeah. All right, I'm just going to put these together. Take a little bit more, just to make sure that's not too separate. Gosh, I got a lot right there. So I just kind of like, obviously each finger is going in a different spot. And my gloves have like a little bit of this all over them. So yeah, you can see how saturated the end is. If I squeeze it, I could probably get something out of it. So now we basically want to let this sit for about a half an hour. Obviously, like, don't let it touch furniture or anything you don't want to stain, don't let it touch. And I will check back in with you right before I wash this out. Hey guys, so I waited and this is what it looks like right now. I don't want to like touch it too much and get it all over my hands. But yeah, I'm about to go wash it and then wash and rinse it. And I will be back. Hey guys, so I just rinsed my hair. I didn't condition it because I have something that I want to use as soon as I'm done this whole process. So I rinsed all of that out. So this is what it looks like right now. It's obviously wet, so it's darker than what it will be when it is dry. So basically after that you need to use toner because it is really like orangey, brassy right now. You can see that. That's crazy. So yeah, we don't really want our hair to look like orange. So, and I usually do, like I don't really mind it to look too brassy, but I always tone it so it isn't this bad. So this time I usually use T14 by itself, Pale Ash Blonde, to kind of combat the cool colors, combat the, so yeah, I don't want to say something incorrect, but this helps it to not look as orange, more or less. And I'm actually using some of T14 and some of T15. So with the toner, you are going to do 1 part toner and then 2 parts developer. Same kind of like equation as with the lightener. So I'm going to mix this up and then I will be back. Okay guys, so that's all mixed up. So I'm pretty much going to do the same thing. I'm not going to do layers. I just need to make sure it's very saturated and touching all of the parts of my hair that's got like lightener in them. So I'm probably going to go up until like here-ish. Again, like I'm not going to do a specific, this is a toner, it's not a dye. But yeah, I just wanted to touch everywhere that the lightener touched. So this is like the consistency. It's kind of like globby is the best way I can describe it. So yeah, and I'm not really gonna use the paddle brush for this. I'm just gonna use like this brush and just get it seriously like glob it in there. You just want it to be really saturated, and make sure you have it everywhere that your color touched. And in a second here, I'm gonna just use my hands. But I always make, yeah, see, I don't know if you saw it go flying. I always make a mess with this stuff because it's like globby as crap. Okay. So as long as it all feels, obviously it's still wet because I just got out of the shower. But yeah. So also, the toner has a very intense smell. So if you have a window, open it. Yeah, it's strong. I'm kind of a little bit used to it now, but as soon as Kyle gets to my nose, he's gonna be like, what is that smell? That's what it is, the toner. Okay, so same thing with the other side, and then I'm going to put them on one side and like do it again really good. Just don't want it all over my skin. So also the first time I did this, when I was washing it out, like the water in the shower was almost like black looking, and that really freaked me out. But don't freak out, that's just what happens. So yeah, I got really freaked out. It's like, oh my god, my hair is gonna be black. The opposite of what I wanted, right? No, it's fine. I just don't want this to touch my face a lot. Okay. I'm gonna bring all this to one side. Okay, I just want to make sure it's super saturated and kind of get it everywhere without getting it all over my bathroom. So hopefully this will end up being a little bit cooler than when it was when I just showed it to you guys. Sorry, I know I'm probably getting like nose shots here. And I am like squeezing it a little bit because I don't want it dripping like around my house when I am like letting it sit for a little bit. Yeah, pretty wet. All right, now I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, not quite as long as I had the first stuff sitting in my hair, but I am gonna let it sit a little bit to try to take out some of the brassiness and give it a little bit more of like cool colors. I think it looks different already. Less brassy. Still kind of brassy, but it's fine. My hair's dark anyway, so I don't want it to be like bleach blonde. So we will see how this looks. I'm going to put this up because my hair is really wet right now. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to clip this up and then let it sit. Get it off my face. All right, I'll be back after. Actually, there's not really any point checking back in before I wash this out because it'll look the same. So yeah, after I get out of the shower and like wash this out, I will check back in with you. But before I do that, let me actually clean this up a little bit and show you something. I'm just washing my gloves so it doesn't stay yucky. Let me take these suckers off. And then, so I'm going to wash my hair. I don't use like color shampoo and conditioner. I need to get some, I know. I should probably do that. But I do use like an after color sealer to kind of seal and keep the color in better longer. So let me go get that for you. So I just get this from Sally's. It's Ion, and yeah, Color Defense After Color Sealer. So this basically just helps protect and prolong color treatments by sealing in color, moisture, and shine. Yeah, and then I also, another really good one by Ion, I'll have to find it. I think it's, I need to get like an actual bottle, but I'm just broke, so. These guys, the Intense Moisture Conditioner, are super awesome, especially after you have just done this, to get some extra moisture in your hair. I'll probably use this tomorrow, or the day after whenever I take a shower, but so yeah. After I let this sit for a little bit, I will go use my normal shampoo, and then I'm going to use this instead of my regular conditioner. I'm going to use this guy today. And I'm probably going to use it all over. I usually only condition the ends of my hair and don't get it in the roots, but I will do this on my whole head, I think. Hey guys, so got out of the shower and dried my hair, obviously. I'm pretty happy with my results. I think I have some really awesome colors in there. I don't know how well you can see, but yeah, I think it turned out really cool. Everything's blended perfectly. You can't, like, there's no harsh lines. So yeah, I'm happy. Let me show you the back of it. I don't know yet if I usually do this 2 times. I don't know yet, like I repeat this whole process again to get even lighter. I really like the colors in through here. I think that looks so cool. I don't know yet if I want to do this a second time or not. I guess I'll decide over the next few days. So here is the back of it. Yeah. know, I might do it again. I don't know, we'll see. If I do, I will post. Pretty cool. Yeah, I got it pretty stinking light. Yeah, this is me blonde. Just kidding. But yeah. That's crazy how, like, that difference is seriously crazy. But it looks so good, like, blended. Balayage, I should say. Yeah. DIY hairdresser.